Namaskar and welcome to my channel. Before I begin my video, let me thank you all for pouring your love through your likes, views, sharing, subscribing. My father liked my last video so much and has been sharing with everybody he's coming across. Anyway, so today is the last segment of the book about nutrition. Today I'll be talking about minerals and phytonutrients. Minerals depend a lot on other nutrients, for example vitamins, to be effective. Without minerals, vitamins are going to have or less effect on human health. Minerals are primary and vitamins are secondary. So if we talk about minerals, they're either macro minerals or micro minerals. Let's talk about calcium, the very first. Calcium is a very important mineral, we all know. What do we need calcium for? The following things: for bone density, for muscular contraction and relaxation, for blood clotting, for immune functioning, for transmission of nerve impulses, for secretion of hormones, and for enzyme activation. So if you come across muscle cramps or hormone related problems or even nose bleeding in children, you can guess that it is the calcium deficiency that's causing all of this. The sources of calcium are dairy, leafy vegetables, tofu, eggs, legumes. Now there's a tricky part about calcium. Number one, if your food contains a lot of phytates and oxalic acid, then it makes it difficult for your body to absorb calcium. Secondly, if you opt for calcium supplement, then in that case you have to make sure that it does not contain lead, because lead is a very, very toxic substance. Last thing about calcium is that it is a team player. So it works along with the presence of magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, copper and manganese. Let's talk about sodium and potassium. Sodium is the majorly positively charged ion present in the fluid outside your cell, and potassium is the majorly positive charged ion present in the fluid inside your cell. So there's a certain kind of imbalance between these two, and this imbalance is very essential and very critical for a lot of things like nutrient transmission, the transmission of nerve impulses, and also the muscle contraction and relaxation. Sodium requirement for our body is only 1 teaspoon a day. Any more than that will inhibit the enzyme activities. Now, this, as I said, that this imbalance or balance between sodium and potassium is very important, but we humans are wonderful at skewing it. How? Let's see. So, for example, in a baked potato, the ratio of sodium is to potassium is 2 is to 440. However, in a potato chip, this ratio becomes 220 is to 0. Similar kind of skewing happens when apples are turned into apple turnovers and tomatoes are turned into tomato turnovers, for example ketchup and tomato soup that you get in the market. Next we come on to a micro mineral called copper. Copper acts as a cofactor for enzymes, so it is used for energy production, the cellular energy production. It is also used for metabolism of iron, proper functioning of brain and nervous system, and melanin formation. Next we come on to iodine. We all know that iodine is very important for the proper functioning of thyroid gland. Let's talk a little bit more about it. Thyroid gland is a part of the endocrine system. Now, what all endocrine system has? The other glands like hypothalamus, pituitary, parathyroid, adrenaline, pineal, pancreas, and reproductive glands. Now, if one gland out of this wears out, all of them go out. That means that if thyroid gland is impacted, the entire endocrine system is also impacted along with it. Selenium, it stimulates natural killer cells. The WBCs, they are known to kill the cancer cells. In general, mineral help with a lot of things. What am I saying? Mineral help with a lot of things. For example, muscular help, like it helps in relieving muscle cramps. Then your cardiovascular activities, because it helps steady the heart rate and heart rhythm. Then it also helps balance immune system and also helps regulate blood sugar. Now let's talk about phytonutrients. Have you ever appreciated the beauty of the shiny red tomatoes, the deep blue blueberries, the rich purple grapes, the vibrant green parsley sprigs, and the scent of a banana, pineapple, or a lemon. Yes, Mother Nature is beautiful, but also it's smart. Plants produce phytochemicals, which are the plant's main defenses against insects, diseases, bacteria, viruses, and other environmental stressors like UV light, cold, heat, pollution. Each plant knows how to produce specific phytochemicals for a particular defense need. People can also be protected in a similar fashion with the help of these phytochemicals. But here's the tricky part. Phytochemicals are very sensitive and can be destroyed at a lot of stages like cultivation, harvesting, shipping, storing, processing, or even cooking. So this was the end of my video. Now let me introduce you to the book that I have been summarizing throughout. It is The Secrets of Supplements, the Good, the Bad, and the Totally Terrific. It's by Gloria Askew. And through this book, she made me think that I might not be providing my kids with all the nutrients just via food. Of course, I try to give my family a complete and balanced diet in every meal to ensure that they get all the nutrients like proteins, carbs, minerals, vitamins, fats, and everything. However, I also give them some good quality supplements because there are a lot of things that I do not have control over. For example, the vegetables and fruits that I pick up from my nearest store, I don't know whether they're straight from the farm or whether they've traveled 1,500 miles and been to various storage places, have come across various pesticides and all of that before they've reached that store where I picked them from. I don't eat fish. I don't know if I have an adequate supply of sunlight that I'm exposed to. Most importantly, now that I know the ill effects of free radicals, I don't know how many free radicals have I been taking in every day. And that is why I do ensure to give my family and myself some totally terrific supplements so that they are able to cut down all the bad effects of the above and ensure all the nutrients and vitamins and minerals for my family. Now, in the end of this book, Gloria also mentioned what are the ways, what all you need to take care of while choosing the right supplement off the shelf. Because remember, you have to ensure that your supplements don't contain lead in it. You have to ensure that they're plant-based so that they have all the phytochemicals. So there are a lot of things that you should consider, and it is there in this book. That's it for today. If you liked my video and think that it helped in increasing a little bit of your knowledge about nutrition, do like my video and share it as much as you can. If you have any feedback for me, please let me know in the comments. Also, if there's a book that you've been longing to read but have not been able to and you want me to summarize or review it, leave me a comment and mention that book and I'll try to review or summarize it. Have a nice time. Bye.